What's going on, guys? It's Drew with Profit Monsters, and I am here with a very special video today because February 13th was my birthday and I turned 30.
Happy birthday!
So, woo, happy birthday to me. And I ended up taking a trip to the bins for my 30th birthday. It's just kind of what I wanted to do. And I wanted to make a video of finding 30 things at the bins for my 30th birthday. So I got 30 items right here that I got at the bins that I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm going to start with the pants because I don't normally pick up a lot of this kind of stuff, and show you guys what I got because I'm really excited. So first off, I got this pair of like bib overalls that are Timberland denim. I think they're vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. These are Timberland weather gear. It's not made in the USA, but these are a large and they're in really good shape. This is like a really big size. Can't really get it all on camera, but overalls and coveralls tend to sell really well for me. So I'm really happy with this find. I'm thinking I could probably get somewhere between 30 to 40 bucks for those, maybe even more. I'm really trying to get more into pants because I see other people are selling them well, and I normally was avoiding them because of weight. But realistically, when you're buying a pair of jeans and it's like 2 pounds maybe, or somewhere around there, you're still paying like $3 for a pair of jeans, so that's still really cheap. So I got these Levi's 511s right here, and these are a 32 by 32. It's a really good size, and these are just like overall, just regular, types of jeans, I guess you could say. They are older because the information is like right here, but it's not super old. They're not like insanely vintage or nothing like that. So I got these Levi's 559 corduroy pants. I won't like open these all the way up or anything, but you can see they're the corduroy model, and some of these are selling in the upwards of 30 or 40 bucks. These are the relaxed straight. It's a newer model. They're not vintage or anything, but the corduroy ones are kind of coming back, so figured I'd give it a shot. These I'm really excited about. These are a vintage pair of Levi 501 button fly jeans. So these ones are the button fly, obviously, like I said. These sell really well for me, anywhere from possibly like 30 to 40 bucks. And since these ones are vintage and they're a good size, I should probably get on the higher end of like $39.99 free shipping if I'm patient on them. All right, this next set is actually 4 pairs of Wrangler cargo pants that someone must have thrown all of them out because they were in the same bin, but they are this model right here. The Wrangler, I can't read backwards, real comfortable, authentic issue cargo jeans here, and they're all the same size, like 32 by 32, I think, or 32 by 30. Should have just looked at first, but 32-30, and there are 4 pairs of these, so I'm thinking that I'm going to lot this up and maybe try to get like somewhere around 100 for all 4 with free shipping. But here's another pair. This is that was like a brownish color. These are the tan khaki ones. Kind of, it's almost like a grayish khaki. And then I got the dark brown right here, the cargo pants, and they're all in really good shape. They have like no rips or tears, no stains or anything like that. So maybe someone just outgrew them or something. And then I got the black as well. So a good variety of colors. And so again, probably about $3 a pair on these after weighing them and stuff. So 3 times 4 is $12 for all 4 pairs, and I'm thinking I could get about maybe between 80 to 100 if I'm, pricing it right. But those cargo pants do sell for more than about 20 bucks. So yeah, all right. So I got a couple pairs of shorts as well. I got this really cool pair of vintage Nike shorts right here with the little swoosh on that side. These are an extra large. But they are vintage. You can see the little check on there, and then if you look, there's the old Nike tag. The mesh is in good shape, the elastic is in good shape, but they are bigger size, so I don't know if they're going to be easy to sell or not, but I love picking up vintage clothing, so that was a cool find, and they basically weigh nothing. Those are like 3 ounces, so I probably have hardly anything into those. And then I found a pair of Nike dry fit running shorts for me. I like having these ones with the pockets on them. They're just super lightweight, and they were in great shape. These are a medium, so, I picked these up again like a couple ounces, so not bad. And then probably one of my better finds of the day is these Patagonia shorts. These I'm not sure how old they are, but there's the tag. So if you can recognize that tag by any means, let me know. They are a men's large, and they do have the Patagonia logo right there on the side or the front of the pant or shorts. And then also there's like this little thing that says Promised Land 50K Lynchburg Ultra Series 2010. So I'm assuming that either these were printed on or they are from the 2010 era. So pretty cool. Patagonia is a great brand if you are unfamiliar. Next, I normally don't pick up stuff like this because they're kind of all over the place, but I decided to get this Tory Richard button-down collared shirt right here. It's got like sea turtles and fish and palm trees on it. I thought this was really cool. It was made in the USA, and I just really liked the shirt. It was super clean, and I saw a couple of comps were like in the upwards of $39.99 free shipping, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It was in excellent shape, and it basically weighed nothing. Next up is this Boston Red Sox crew neck sweatshirt. It's not super old, but it's on a Dynasty tag, and nothing special other than it is embroidered, which is nice. It's not screen printed, so Red Sox stuff. Baseball season's right around the corner, so they should do pretty well along with some other baseball stuff that I have. This was more for fun, just to see if it would work. This is a kind of vintage Wet n Wild crew neck sweatshirt. If you are familiar with Wet n Wild, it's like a water park in Orlando, Florida, which is where I'm from. And this water park actually went out of business. They're no longer open. So maybe someone who's been there or just kind of wants to relive it, or I don't know, maybe this is like a Depop item, one of those kind of like, it's not any flashy thing, but it still faintly says Wet n Wild on it. And someone kind of may just want to flex a little bit on something that not everybody would have. So, I don't know, maybe a $20 sweatshirt. This was a really cool find. I don't really know what kind of material this is. I don't know how to describe it, so I'm going to see if it'll say. It's like rayon and polyester. It is a Disney World Mickey Mouse. Looks like I would call it a golf pullover windbreaker. You can see the Mickey right there is golfing, and it's in excellent condition. It's a really good size. It's XL on the older Disney tag, not like from the 70s or 80s or anything like that, but the Walt Disney World tag there. It's not screen printed or anything. And this thing is in amazing condition. I feel like I can do really well on this piece. Next is a Columbia Core women's puffer jacket. This is a size extra small, so it may take a little bit longer to sell, but Columbia is a great brand, and I've sold lots of Columbia stuff before. It's part of like that 3-in-1 like interchange jacket type of stuff there, and it says Columbia on the back neck, which is cool. So I figured, Columbia puffer, I could probably get, $30 out of it, 20 to 30 bucks. This is a newer brand to me. I've heard of it, but I haven't really ever sold it. It is Structure, and this I think is kind of somewhere in the lines of like between H&M and Buckle in that area. Lucky brand, kind of in that men's shopping area. It's nothing crazy, but it looked like it was almost brand new, like it had never been worn. It's got this little pocket on the sleeve right here, which is kind of cool. And I looked these up, and they had pretty good comps, like around $30, maybe a little more to the right buyer. So I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll pick it up and take a chance on it. One of the other guys at the bins, named Tony, threw me this Adidas crew neck sweatshirt. He didn't want it, and it's an older one. Just a white one with the logo right here, but these crew necks tend to do really well for me. It's overall pretty clean. There's a little bit on the back that needs to be cleaned up, which is really hard to see because it's not that visible. But I do need to wash it, put in some OxyClean. But I should be able to do like 25 bucks on this crew neck sweatshirt. So really nice. This is also something that I don't really pick up a lot, but I have sold a couple recently, so I've decided to give them a shot. This is an older, to my knowledge, Abercrombie & Fitch like knit cardigan. And cardigans are kind of like hot right now. They're in style. I see a lot of people selling them on Poshmark. This one had the 2 pockets in the front, the buttons, and it's really like that nice quality knit cardigan. I don't really know what you would describe it because I'm not familiar with these that much. I'm still learning about them. But Abercrombie & Fitch actually had some really good comps for these, so I decided to give it a shot. It's a little bit heavier, but I think I could probably turn 20, 30 bucks on it. This is a newer MLB Yankees shirt right here. Baseball season again is almost here, so I figured when I saw this, I definitely needed to pick it up. This I could probably get 15 to 20 bucks for, maybe even a little more, because it's really nice. Got the classic Nike sportswear crew neck sweatshirt with the matching blue embroidered logo right there in really good shape. Just a little bit of fade on it, which is kind of perfect for Nike. It's also my lighting is really bad right now, so you're not going to see the full like deep blue. But vintage Nike crew necks, that kind of stuff sells all day between 20 and 30 bucks, maybe even more to the right color. I've got a black one with the embroidered swoosh on it for $39, and I've sold them like that before. So next is a Mickey Mouse Walt Disney World, just like a really nice, I don't know if this is a rain jacket or a windbreaker, but it's got the hood on it, and it's really cool colors, nice blue and black, vibrant. This thing looks almost brand new as well, and it zips up and the elastic, and it's got the, this is actually Disneyland, so this came from Disneyland, California, which is kind of cool. And was it Disneyland, California? Disneyland Resort. And there's actually $49.95 on the inside of the tag right there. So this was probably like in the resort, like at the hotel, the souvenir shop or something like that, or gift store for 50 bucks. And I just picked it up for basically $2. So not a bad pickup. I think I could probably pull $30 out of that. Next is this really small Jacksonville Jaguars vintage crew neck sweatshirt. This says medium on it. I'm assuming that it's probably a youth medium. I don't know. Maybe it's just shrunk because it's old. This is made in the USA, but you know, this will probably take a while to sell, but I think I could probably get 15 to 20 bucks for this to the right buyer. Coming over here, I got this really cool Reebok windbreaker right here with the awesome colorway. It's almost like got like an elastic pull on it on the bottom, and I'm trying to get this pulled up. The little key tag thing on the zipper is really nice. There we go. So there you can see the whole thing with just a huge graphic on it on the older Reebok tag right there. Look at the chain, is really cool. And then it's also got the Reebok embroidery right there. And I'm not sure exactly what this is called, where it like stretches and ties at the waist. But I'm going to do a little more research, but that is basically like $1 because of the weight. So super nice. And then I just sold one of these on Poshmark for like 20, 25 bucks. And I found another one. It's just a Ralph Lauren. This one actually had a XXL tape on it, probably from another thrift or something. But the Polo Ralph Lauren little pony there, and the older Ralph Lauren tag. This is an XXL, which is a great size. This is like just a quarter zip cotton sweater, which is really nice. This is heavy and durable. The last time I got one of these at Goodwill, I paid $4.19 for it. So to find one at the bins, which is a little cheaper than that, is a really nice find, and I should be able to turn this pretty quickly. And then this is probably my best find of the day. Hopefully I can move this pretty quickly. This says Leather Dynamics on it, and it's made in the USA. Then on the inside, it says Legendary Fashions, and there's a little bit of a rip right here, but that's okay. It's on the inside. I looked these up, and there's one that sold recently for like $150. So I'm hoping that I can get somewhere around the same amount. This thing is pretty heavy, so it's like causing me to take a minute to breathe. I think this thing's probably like 4 pounds. But anyway, it's an XL. It's really nice. It's definitely a vintage leather bomber jacket, and it's in great shape. It's got just like the perfect amount of fade and wear to it to show for a vintage leather jacket. It's made in the USA, so if I could pull 150 off of that, I would be stoked. And then last but not least, I got 3 pairs of shoes at the bins. Nothing crazy when I was there for the shoe drop. It just wasn't very lucky for shoes, but I got these women's Clarks like slide-ons or whatever you want to call them, and they are in good shape. There's like hardly any wear on them whatsoever, and these are comping out probably around 25 bucks, and they weigh almost nothing, so this was probably about $2 for those shoes. I got some Nike Free Run 5.0s. These are in great shape, and they are a men's, I believe, 12, 11 and a half. And they're overall really clean. These shoes were in 2 different bins, but I got lucky and found them both when I went back and looked. And Nike free runs sell very consistently for me for anywhere from like 30 to 50 bucks. So depending on the size, I think once I clean these up a little bit, I'm going to put them on the closer to the $50 mark and take offers. I always like to price my stuff a little bit higher because I know that people are going to make offers, and every once in a while you'll get a full price sale. But I like to price my stuff a little higher so that I can just calculate that into my profits. And then last but not least, I love selling these and finding these. This is a pair of Dansko clogs in excellent condition. Honestly, there's a little tiny peel right there on the tip of this one, but I've sold plenty of Danskos that have that. It's almost like kind of normal because doctors wear these and they kick their shoe up on the little cabinet or whatever they're working on, or the operating table. I don't know what you would call it, but these are in really good shape, and they just need to be dusted off on the inside a little bit, but lots of tread. There's like no heel drag or anything on the bottom. So these brand new are comping out at about $150. So I'm probably going to price these around like 70 to 80 bucks and then let them go for probably around 50 at the lowest. So there's my haul, guys. 30 items for my 30th birthday. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support that you've given me on this channel. It's really motivating me to keep making content. Let me know what type of videos you guys like, and I will put those out. I tried something new recently, if you saw, with the cards. You know, just checking things out, trying new things, seeing what works, what doesn't. That's what, you know, being a reseller in this business is all about. So I don't want to just be limited to just clothing, although I love going to the bins and finding these hauls. So anyway, take a look at my other videos if you guys want, and make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I would love to do a Q&A video where you guys ask questions and I can answer them about reselling, cross-listing, cross-posting, all those kinds of things. And for those of you guys who don't know, I am pretty much a one-man show. I do everything by myself. I clean the products, I take the pictures, I list, I source. I do pretty much all of that. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. We have 2 kids. If you didn't know, Asher and Zeke, who is 4 months old, and Asher's 4 years old. So I do all the work by myself, and I've got some really exciting videos in the works for you guys coming up. So make sure to hit that thumb for me and let me know that you're enjoying the content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, money!